Shabbat Shalom, it's Ruben Abramov, the Haftorahman, and I'm picturing myself standing at the pulpit in the Hampton Synagogue, and to my left, Rabbi Schneier, Rabbi Bronstein, Nathanael Herstig. In front of me, you have the maestro Chaimov with the Hampton's choir, and then, of course, our president, Carol Levin. So, I would like to share with you what this Shabbat's Haftarah is about. It's a special one. Why? Because not only is it Shabbat this week, but it is also Rosh Chodesh, which means the new month. The new month is very, very important because in biblical times, you could set the calendar by the moon phase, and all the Jewish holidays were counted to what day of the month it was. So it was of supreme importance to know what day of the month it was, so you had to know where it started. Many special ceremonies are observed for Rosh Chodesh. You have a special Torah reading, you have a special supplemental Musaf reading, you say Hallel, you say many different prayers because it is Rosh Chodesh. So let's just say in temple times, it was observed on par with Shabbat, almost on par. So it was very, very important. The Haftarah that was selected comes from Yeshayahu, Isaiah, the most popular and frequently selected Navi, prophet, to read a Haftarah from. Why? Well, after Moses, he was the most extraordinarily gifted and talented Navi. His perception of prophecy, both to comprehend what happened and why, and what's going to happen and how to potentially avoid any problems, this was the man. So he lived in the time where the temple was standing, and he's predicting that people are not behaving themselves correctly and that God is going to get upset. So the selection comes from the book of Isaiah, chapter 66, the last chapter. And it starts off, Ko Amar Adonai, Hashamayim Kis'i. God says, the heaven is my throne and the earth is my footstool, specifically in the temple. And God says, I've been watching how some of you have been behaving, and it is very distasteful. It is like you think you're doing holy things, but you're hurting other people. You're taking advantage. You bring impure sacrifices. You take advantage of widows and orphans. This is not good. And if you want to play that game, I invented that game, God is saying. And when I get angry, you're not going to like it. So please, an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure. Who ever heard of this nation where they switch religions? I understand you want to be a pagan, stick to it. Not the Jews. They would try different religions. So God said, you're going to get thrown out of here, the land of Israel. But guess what? Once you're outside of the land of Israel, you'll appreciate where you came from, and you'll want to go back. And the song, Simchu et Yerushalayim v'gilu ba, be joyful. You'll be back in the city of Jerusalem, your home city, your capital. So the Haftarah, why did we read this one? Said it was Rosh Chodesh, because it says in the second to last verse that on the Rosh Chodesh, v'haya midei Chodesh bechodsho, on Rosh Chodesh, umidei Shabbat b'Shabbato, you could hear the word Shabbat there, and on the Sabbaths, everybody, yavo kol basar lihistachavot lefanai, that everybody will come from all around the world, all around Israel, in Jerusalem, in the temple, to bow down and to subjugate and to prostrate yourselves to me. That's why we read this Haftarah. So, the takeaway is, new month, new beginnings. Let's pray for the better days are coming soon. God bless you all. Stay healthy. Be there for each other.